Hello and welcome to my channel, the So-Called TravelExpert. I am at the famous Shanghai Bund and look at the beautiful view behind me. Let's come and explore Shanghai with the So-Called TravelExpert. I flew into Shanghai from New Delhi on Air India Flight 351. This was the inaugural flight after nearly 7 years when direct flights between India and China were suspended due to geopolitical reasons. Shanghai's main airport is Pudong International Airport, which is connected with all major cities in the world. Here's a glimpse of the aircraft that flew us from New Delhi to Shanghai. Although first time visitors to Shanghai might think that getting a taxi is the easiest way from the airport to the city center, I would actually highly recommend the maglev train or the magnetic levitation train. A single ticket costs only 51, which is less than half than that for a taxi. And the highlight is that this train covers a distance of 30 kilometers in just 8 minutes, reaching speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour. It's incredible that this train accelerates from 200 to 300 kilometers per hour in less than a minute. Here are some of the glimpses of this maglev train and the 8-minute journey. Now, depending on your travel budget, you can either choose to stay at a conventional hotel or at an Airbnb. A hotel like this one cost us around 100 US dollars per night, which I think is quite reasonable for a city like Shanghai. Let's have a quick tour of our room at the Renaissance Hotel. This was quite a comfortable and spacious room with a king size bed. Our hotel was located quite close to a metro station, and it was really a very convenient way to explore the city. What struck me the most was the cleanliness at these metro stations. Have a look. The Shanghai Metro opened to the public in 1993 and since then has expanded significantly, currently having 19 lines crisscrossing the city and an unbelievable 508 stations. The daily ridership is around 10 million as per the statistics. Shanghai is a huge city with many attractions, and one can easily spend up to a week visiting the different attractions. But if you are pressed for time, here are a few attractions that you should not miss. You can start with a walk down the old street and the Yuyuan Gardens, and from there head onwards to the Bund, which offers beautiful views of the Shanghai skyline. From the Bund, you can then head off to the Nanjing Road, which is a shopping district, and from there head down towards Xintiandi, which is a very glamorous and upcoming shopping area with top end shops. We start our walking tour at the old street, which gives you a feeling of the old traditional Chinese buildings. It is said that the architecture and layout of the shops in this Shanghai Old Street show its development that began during the Ming Dynasty in the 13th till the 16th century until the period when the European influence made an impact on the city. We are now at the Shanghai Bund and looking at all the glitzy skyscrapers and the TV tower in the Pudong financial district. It's hard to believe that 30 years ago, these were just rice plantations. And crossing over to the other side of the Bund, we now get a view of the more colonial style buildings in Shanghai. Nanjing Road is also a famous 5.5 kilometer 19th century pedestrianized commercial and tourist bustling shopping street in Shanghai, also known as China's number one commercial street. Xintiandi is the heart of the contemporary cosmopolitan Shanghai and a hub of the city's trendiest fashion, dining, and nightlife. Definitely worth a visit. This small building, dwarfed by all the skyscrapers, is actually a historical site and is the location of the first National Congress of the Chinese Communist Party almost 100 years ago. And here is a pedestrian street in Xintiandi, lined by restaurants and cafes on both sides. Definitely feels trendy and upscale. As we wanted to sample regional cuisines from China, we tried out this restaurant which specializes in cuisine from the Xinjiang province in the northwest China. The Xinjiang province borders Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and so the cuisine is quite unique and much different from the Chinese food that you usually get in Western countries. I must say that the food was simply delicious. Most of the dishes were based on lamb or beef, and so vegetarians would definitely have a tough time here. And on our second night, we chose to have a culinary experience with a historical perspective. This was quite a unique place, which offered dinner along with the cultural experience of the Tang dynasty, which ruled China from around 618 to 907 Common Era. You also had the option of dressing up in the old costumes if you wished. This was a grand 10-course menu, punctuated by performances depicting life during the Tang dynasty. Here's a glimpse of some of the dishes. Very tasty, I would say. This was quite a unique concept where a short story was projected on your dinner plate explaining the significance of the next course that was about to be served. Very unique, I must admit.
这也代表着唐代文人阶层对异域风味及文化的接纳与包容。
So that's it for this video. I hope you found the content interesting. If so, please do like, share, and subscribe.